Hi, my name's Glenn. This is Karen, my wife, and this is our bus. Hello everybody, making more video here. So I've been working on removing this tunnel from the front of the bus here. What they call a tunnel is more like a ramp. Anyway, and it negotiates through a couple of different floor elevations here that I'm going to have to start getting into kind of some ideas on design here. So part of this process of designing this front step area is involving the removal of this divider here. So this handrail's kind of been nice for going in and out of the bus, but now it's time to go. The divider has to go, and that's going to involve removing a bunch of hardware. Not sure exactly what's going to be what it's going to entail here. I know this one very large Phillips head bolt here, I'll probably have to cut it off. I've already tried to remove it. Then there's a bunch of screws that go along the bottom here. I'll pull all those out and get into the wall here and see just how this thing is fastened. It's extremely solid. I mean, this thing is just as firm as can be. So anyway, but it's going to come out, and eventually I'll have a passenger chair or passenger seat here for my wife. So I'm going to go ahead and play that video, and we'll see how that comes out. And I can't say it's anything really exciting, but it is part of the demolition of the bus, and it's just one of those necessary things. So thanks for watching, everybody. So I've removed the tunnel. As you approach the bus, it has this, what we call a tunnel or a ramp, that negotiates the transition from this lower platform or this lower landing up to the floor of the bus. I'm trying to consider what I will do here. These steps are all about 9.5 inches high, as you can see here. So they're just under 9.5 inches. So if I add a 1/2 inch layer of plywood to the entire floor of the bus, which I'm thinking about doing. That way I can span right over this whole thing easier. Of course, 1/2 inch I'll have to reinforce inside this tunnel because 1/2 inch isn't thick enough for a floor. If I do add a 1/2 inch to the entire floor, then I will have from this landing up to the top of that floor would be just under 9.5 inches, the same as with these stairs. So I'm a building official, and so I know a lot about stairs and what's safe. Now, obviously, these stairs don't meet anything with the building code, nor are they intended to be, nor are they required to be. But one of the things that makes a set of stairs safe is to have consistent risers and consistent treads as far as the rise and run of the stairs. So you can vary within 3/8 of an inch per code from one to the next, or an entire flight or whatever. So you don't want to have a stair that's like, say, 9.5 inches and then another one that's 6 inches, except that the fact that you're renegotiating here when you take this turn. But if you have a 9.5 inch step here, you step up to here, and then another 9.5 inch step up to here, at least you have that consistency. So it makes it safer. The problem is I really didn't want to have that high of a step immediately right here. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I might, depending on what's behind this piece here, I might just chop that off there and bring this floor back and maybe make the step further back so that you're out on this landing before you take that last step. And or I could even create 2 steps that would be consistent. The problem is here, the step over there would only be about 3 inches, and this step is about 6 inches. So you don't want to have that kind of inconsistency, even if they're far apart, because it throws people off. So if I could figure out a way to have like 2 4.5 inch steps, maybe I might consider that. But I really don't want the steps to work their way back into the floor of the bus. But again, if I can cut this back here, straighten that off, maybe take this back, depending on what's back in here. This whole air cylinder is coming out. This entire door assembly is coming out. This wiring stuff here, of course, I'll have to be concerned with that because that operates some of the safety features with the bus. And then these air lines will have to be capped off, things like that. But I've got a new door coming that I got from a guy in Illinois, and that'll be one of my next videos. That's why I'm not too concerned with these particular doors. So basically, once I get the new door, it'll hinge on the side. It's got the factory bracket in here for that side hinge swinging door to mount, or at least the part where the hinge mounts to, and I'm getting the hinge with the door. And then there's also another hinge on the bottom that'll fasten to the bottom of the bus on this side, and so then I can have just a normal swinging door closing. It's coming off of, I believe, a 1998 MCI. And anyway, so that'll be one of my videos coming up. I'm really pumped about that door. Got a pretty good price on it, and so that's kind of my progress here today on this part of the bus. I removed this divider here, as you can see, is over there, and the tunnel, and all of that, and eventually all this hardware will come off, and that'll make it pretty easy to figure out a finish for this. Something that's gonna take some design and some thought. So anyway, so that's my video for today. If you're interested in converting one of these buses, these might be some of the kind of details you'd be concerned about. So it might be nice for people that are going to convert a bus like this to kind of see just what it is they're going to find when they start taking this stuff apart. Hope you guys enjoy the videos and keep watching and take care of yourselves. Thank you.